Hello and welcome to this IBM i2 video series. My name's Dan Brace and I'm an i2 support engineer with the L2 team for the i2 products here in the Cambridge UK lab. This video series will be about product access management, which we commonly refer to as PAM. So the first thing that we're going to go through today is what is product access management, or PAM, which is what I'm going to refer to it as a lot throughout this series. Well, PAM is an optional method of controlling the number of users that are able to concurrently run IBM i2 applications. In simple terms, it's an optional form of quote-unquote licensing that allows you to ensure that you are only ever using the number of licenses you're entitled to. The most important thing that we need to make clear about PAM is that it's entirely optional. Some of our longer term customers may remember back when we were bought out by IBM. Beforehand, we used to use dongles to ensure you had authorization to use our products. However, since the acquisition some time ago, dongles have not been used for a long time, and IBM instead operates on what is known as the trust-based license. The trust-based license method is basically you agreeing to not use more licenses than you're entitled to, and this is then agreed within the contract that you will sign when you purchase your SNS for the product. This is the default method which we ship our products in, the default state. You simply download and install the software with no other licensing methods in place and use the software. Some of our customers, however, may feel that they want to more closely manage the licenses they're entitled to make sure they're not using more than this limit. For example, let's say we have a customer who owns a small pool of concurrent licenses, say 5, but they actually have 15 analysts. They have more people than they actually have software on some days, but they don't on others. As the licenses are classed as what we call concurrent, as long as there are no more than 5 licenses ever in use at once, this is all fine. But making sure you're not exceeding your license pool, however, can be a difficult task, and this is where product access management comes in. In its most common form, PAM operates in a client-server configuration where one server stores your license files and then multiple clients will connect to that server to check whether a license is available to you to open and use the software. This video series will demonstrate a typical PAM setup, including the steps to configure your clients and server, and some of the other useful features of product access management. And it will also have a single set of permits for one generally available and most common products installed on it. Of course, PAM can be used to add multiple product permits. It's not just one per server, but we'll cover this in further detail later. Please bear in mind this is by no means a complete guide, and further reading and documentation can be found linked in the video description below. Should you have any questions about your PAM deployment, please reach out to the IBM i2 product support team via IBM, and we'll do what we can to assist you further. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next video.